So here's one other thing I really quickly wanted to show. This is running The Last of Us again on Bazzite. Sorry for any sort of shaky cam. I'm going to try and do this as easy as possible. So just quickly hit continue. And just so you know, I have frame generation on. You don't have to, of course, have this on. It does work, thankfully, on the GPD Win Mini on Bazzite as well. As you can see here, the FPS right now, I'm at around 60 FPS. I have set it to, let me quickly go to it, simple deck key. We are at 14 watts TDP. I am trying to keep it around that 60 mark. Now, one thing that's quite interesting that you can, what's just much easier to do here is when it comes to aiming. So PC players, you know what this is. You know, if you aren't used to using controllers like normal console players, you will find aiming with especially a tiny little stick like this a bit jarring. It's a little bit jarring. It's quite difficult. It can be an absolute hassle. So I have set the left trigger to enable gyro, and this is the gyro as mouse. So this is just to kind of showcase that. So I will use the right stick to move, but then the left stick to be able to do fine-tune aiming and be able to do things like that. So I can very quickly just move it around. It's very, very smooth. I know my hands are a little bit janky right now because they're resting on the table. But if I did want to shoot Ellie here, if it let me, then I would do that. But it's another game, runs really smoothly, cannot complain at all at the performance. Actually, I think I just came from here. We're going in the opposite direction. This is around midway through. Played this on the plane for a little bit. Yeah. This is I can switch the light on. This is my preferred way to play any type of games which have aiming in it, is to activate some form of gyro controls. It does make life a lot easier. So let's see if we can't run into a few people somewhere. Or I'm sure there is somebody somewhere. Just forgotten where I am. Oh. And of course I have, and I can't even see him. And you're aiming shit. You aim like a stormtrooper. There we go. And I almost missed you. And there you go. Your buddy's there too. Oh. I am being shot from two sides. Okay, well, I died. Really, really difficult to aim through a camera. Obviously, this is just a very quick showcase on how it works. But thanks for watching. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how to set this up, it's actually quite simple. So if we go into, let me quickly take this out into, actually we can just stay here. I'll go into the main menu. Right now, what I've gone into is the controller settings themselves. I've set the controller to be a DualSense because DualSense has gyro by itself. So if we go into, for example, here using the handheld daemon, you can set which controller you're trying to emulate. The DualSense Edge, both of these allow gyro controls. So that's quite good. If you check some of the videos from the guys that made Flick Stick, they are super helpful to understand how that works. I've set the gyro behavior, gyro to mouse, and gone into the settings using the gyro activation right here, setting it to left trigger pull. You can just do left trigger full pull. I just do from soft pull. If you've got a soft pull and you pull, it doesn't really matter. This is any pull, and that works. And setting the button behavior to hold to enable gyro. You can set it to, you can set a one and done, toggle it on, and then it's on constantly. Maybe use a different button for that, one that you don't use on a regular basis. But yeah, then you can set up your sensitivity in game. It's really important. It's much better to set the mouse sensitivity to, if you're doing it to gyro to mouse, set the mouse sensitivity to lower. I have from my controls, I've set my aim sensitivity to 20. I'd say 20 is pretty good. You want to understand your X and Y axis, so you may want to be able to aim left and right faster than up and down. You can change that here, so you make one a bit more sensitive than the other, but that should then help you as well. But yeah, no, thanks very much for watching, and hope this helps. Take care.